Trying to see if I can see. Okay, okay. We can see everything. What's going on, everybody? Lead Farmer 73 here. Now, this video is going to be just all over the place, like pretty much like usual. Uh, I'm on Freedom Makers, and I've been here for a couple days. Well, day and some change. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Now, I wanted to touch on something and talk about something real quick before I go back. It's freezing. I thought it was gonna try to warm up, but it's not. So give me a second. I can't see nobody's name yet, and they got me on this vertical stuff. So give me a second, and y'all can see me. I'm gonna do this. I gotta get some heat going on in here. Ugh. Here's my other kerosene heater. There we go. Simple. Okay. Let me get that heated and let me get warmed up before I finish. And we'll chop it up. I got a crazy tripod and everything going on. I got the place a mess because I'm getting it emptied out. I want to say hey to everybody in here. Let me let that thing warm up. What's going on? Let me see my Renaissance grandma. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Unbiased LLC. Lisa 6112. Dandelion Heaven. K Smiles. Damon Moore. Sterling Smith. Crafty Leo in the house. Y'all was tearing it up yesterday, you and Unbiased. Let me see. Damon Moore. Blessed 2. Cassandra South Fulton Garden. LaShonda Muhammad, Fancy Veggie. Okay, I'm gonna just get this out the way real quick because I want to say hello to everybody coming in the chat, and I'm gonna say this in the beginning of the video. Let me keep my eye on this thing. If there's anybody coming to camp right now, it's really hard for me to see these little words, but we're gonna try it this time. If anybody is coming to survival camp and they're gonna be there this February 2nd, we're on our way out there right now in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you're going to come out, please be registered. If you are not registered, there's nothing we can do because, anyway, like I said, while I'm out here and I was loading up the trailer and everything else, I wanted to talk about something real quick. I wanted to talk about several things. That's why I said this video going to be all over the place. One is, I don't want to go into a dark alley, but it seemed like I ain't got too much of a choice. I've heard things on the news over the last week that I wish I didn't hear. I wish this is the stuff that I've heard on the news over this past week, and some of y'all heard it too. Let me turn this down. Okay, if you see that thing, he boiling. If you guys don't have any clue of what's going on, I got so much to talk about. Oh my God! So please bear with me. I'm really going to be skipping all over the place. If you do not have food stocked up right now, and I'm going to go to that, and I know y'all like, oh, here go one of them videos. Yes, part of it, yeah, I am. Because the stuff that's going on right now, do y'all know how close let me back up because I said something in another video that I want to reiterate on. There's something going on in other countries right now. Y'all know they fighting in other countries right now. I want to put something in your head. There are people out there that have nothing. Nothing. After they places got blown up and everything, there is no food, there's no water, there's no shelter. A lot of those people are not just dying because they're getting shot and blowed up. A lot of those people are dying because they have no shelter. It's the dead of winter. They have no food, no water, no clothing, no medical care, no nothing, nothing. They have nothing. And I gotta say this. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't even gonna talk about that gentleman because he was so sad. I don't even want to talk about his situation. I do want to say this though. Everybody right now has the power, even if you broke. I do not want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. Like, oh, you got money. I keep hearing that. You know something funny to me? I keep hearing, oh, but you got money though. I keep hearing that. And you know what? I do. I'm going to say it. Doggone it. Yup, I do. But it's a reason why I got some money though. I got some money because I'm not stupid enough to keep spending and wasting my money on frivolous things. See, that's what makes the difference. And people, they quick to point that finger and be like, oh, I ain't got it like that. But you could. I used to be there too until I stopped putting freaking $5,000, $10,000 rims on my car. I was dumb too. I admits it. I was dumb too. Yo, you know, we all been there. And it ain't about being broke. It's about, man, it's about priorities. It's about priorities. You know, it ain't about being broke. And I'm going to talk about this. It's several levels to this game. That's why I'm on here right now. I'm loading up, getting ready for survival camp. But survival camp, we keep missing the point. It's about, this is practice what you prep. Practice your preps. That's what I keep saying, been saying for years. Practice your preps. That's what this is all about. This is preparing yourself for reality. This is not preparing ourselves for a party. And the people that keep talking about some, yeah, lad, you got it like that. So, I mean, yeah, you married, so you got somebody to help you and this and that. Man, listen, family, every excuse that I hear like that, I just shake my head like, just make excuses. And I'm going to say this. This the funny part to me. And you know, and I'm not there with you, but you know deep in your mind, deep in your soul, deep in your spirit that I'm about to tell you the truth. And this is that truth. When we get to a point when it's things that you really need in your life, you really need to fix in your life. You need to fix your finance. You need to fix your health. You need to get prepared. You need to put some food away. You need to try to score some land. Stuff that push you forward in life. You know what we do? You put your hand on your chin like, yeah, but you know, I ain't got it like that, and I ain't got no job, and I ain't got no money. I got kids. I ain't got no man. Or I ain't got no woman to help me. That's what we do. Everybody do. The first thing you do when you supposed to be trying to fix yourself to do better or try to do something else. I'm one of them, so I know. Even when it come to lose weight, well, yeah, but I'm hungry and ain't no stores around to go get a salad. Yada, 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 man. We so full of crap, man. We so full of crap. Yo, here's the funny part about all of that is, you know what we quick to do? When we want something that don't got nothing to do with nothing that's going to help us, save us, nothing. If you go see a purse or if you go see a car, you got one question in your head. See, when it's something that you need to fix your life and move forward, I don't know about this. Let me think on it. Trying to get some kind of health insurance or dental insurance or dental. Let me think on that for a few minutes. I don't know about all that. When it comes to some dumb stuff that we need to buy, there is one question. The only time you put your hand in your chin is who can I borrow the money from? Who can I ask to borrow that extra $400 so I can put this money down on a car that you can't even afford, yo? If you are at a car dealership and they tell you you need to put XYZ down amount of money, and then you need to call your uncle or call your dad or call your auntie, call your best friend to ask them, can you borrow another $1,500 to put down on this car that you're looking at, you shouldn't have jack. Because you're telling yourself already you can't afford it. Why would you put yourself in a ball of crap and you can't even afford it? You can't even afford the down payment. You know all it's going to take is one time where you get sick, stay home from work one time, you going to miss a payment. They coming to get that car. They got a whole TV show built around people like that. They got a whole TV show built around people that mess around. They got a little sick. They got the achoo, and they barely got the grumbling or something. And next thing you know, that little man in that tow truck come in your backyard real smooth, like pick the front of that car up and jet out. And they got several TV shows for people like that. Cut it out. When it comes to things that we supposed to be doing, we don't do it. We be like, I don't know about that. Okay? The reason I'm saying all of this, because besides what's going over there in them other countries, I don't know if you know. We are smack dab in the middle. Do y'all know how many fights are going on right now? Listen. Do y'all truly understand how many battles are going on simultaneously? Do y'all know that we are about to respond to losing those 3 soldiers? In one way, form, or fashion, something bad is about to happen, and we are we've been instigating. We've been instigating them other battles. We've been in the middle of it, whispering in people's ear. We've been in the middle, instigating. Hey man, here you can use my firearm. Now they're in the battle room deciding on what they about to do, because we just lost those 3 soldiers that we shouldn't have lost. They're in the battle room, if you know what I'm talking about, discussing what is their next move. Are we really about to get jiggy with it, or what are we going to do? No matter what, is either we about to take the safety off, if you dig what I'm saying, or we about to go do some strange stuff that's going to put us smack dab in another battle, which means there will be 3 whole solid battles going on this planet that we know of for sure. But I want y'all to understand something else. There are 2 more little guys over there testing out their slingshots too, because they want a piece of the action too. That little dude with that little funny high top fade over there, he ain't got nothing better to do. He over there testing his slingshot to see if he can hit New York. So while we all talking about this, you know what? Everybody's like, oh, this is what's the word? I'm drudging up fear and stuff like that. Hell yeah, I am. Call it what you want to. Absolutely, I am. Yes, I am. Because right now, true story, and I don't want to hear that, oh, God didn't give us the spirit of fear. Y'all use that so wrong. Every time I hear that, I'll be like, you don't even know what you're talking about. That ain't what that meant. When I say I'm scared, my adrenaline is running, that means that emotion that he gave us is to prepare and get yourself together. Now, what he talking about is cowering in the corner and trembling like Cringer on He-Man. That ain't that ain't it. When you feel that spirit that's telling you, when I'm scared, that means get myself together. Yeah, my nerves are so bad that I'm prepping, I'm saving, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm shaking, I'm moving. Everybody keep throwing that out of context, and I can't stand that. Oh my God, the Father didn't give us the spirit of fear. That ain't what that means. And I ain't even no pastor. I know that that ain't what that mean. You mean to tell me, oh, I ain't gonna be scared with this dude just aiming at me because you know he ain't give me the spirit of fear. If he just pointing this firearm right in my mouth, just right here, I ain't scared. Cut it out with that garbage, man. That's why I be like, I ain't trying to listen to you because you're not do you're. I'm not even gonna go down that road. We need to be getting ourselves together, one way or another, one way or another. And all the excuse making, one thing is it's easy to make excuses, and you know what? We show it every day. I need y'all to do something for me. Do something for me. And trust me, if you do this for me, it's gonna help you. Go outside of this community. Go outside of this community right here and do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go look up just, I don't know, anything. Just type in hunting wild boars or hunting wild hogs. Do that for me. The reason I tell you to go type in hunting wild hogs or hunting wild pigs, hunting wild boar, I'm going to tell you why I picked that specific subject. Because that's going to take you down an algorithm of a whole nother area of what we do in this community. The only difference is the people that's doing that, all of them, most of them don't look like me. And you're going to see something. Okay? You're going to see a whole nother situation going on that's going to have you like, hmm, okay. What that's going to do is take you down an avenue. I ain't talking about of lunatics. I'm talking about take you down an avenue of people that's really getting prepared. I ain't talking about these preppers that when they say something, they like, and just purchase my protein bar. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about go look at these real dudes that they're not talking about prepping. They're not talking about it like you and me. See, the only reason I'm talking about it because I'm trying to wake some of us up. But those dudes don't talk about it. I'm going to tell you what they do. You see it. You see it and you have questions in your head like, damn, why he got all them big old gigantic tanks of water? Why is he digging a big old giant swimming pool? It's not a swimming pool. It's a water catchment system. Why is he building this little underground bunker? It's too little to have a family in it because it's not for a family. It's for safety and it's for escaping out of a sticky situation off of his land. You go out and you start watching that stuff, it's going to take you down the alley of truth. It's going to take you. I ain't talking about stuff like what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the men that's not explaining to you what you should be doing. They're not explaining to you what you should be purchasing. They're not explaining to all you're doing is watching them, and you're the one gonna have all the questions, and you're gonna be like, I think this is what Lev was talking about. They ain't talking about it like me. They're just doing it. And you're going to see how many more people on this rock is prepared for just about anything. Everybody except for you. I'm telling you. You know, I got some pushback on men's health. I did a short video about men's health, family. And I thought, with all the emails that I get, I hope this drives another brother to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Now, all of this is related. I hope this drives another brother that's on the fence about going to get his prostate checked out and going to get his colon checked out and everything, going to get some blood work. I hope this prompts another brother to go do something that we don't normally just go and do all willy-nilly. I'm telling you why. And I got a pushback. I got a billion comments. I just stopped erasing them. I stopped erasing them because I wanted y'all to go and see that short video. And the few that I left, look how ignorant people is, man. And I thought about it. I said, them is the same people that's telling us we shouldn't buy land. The same people like, don't go to the doctor. You know our history, how they experimented on us. They want to kill us. I know that. And, so right now, not going to the doggone doctor, That's saving you? And you eating all these juices and berries in your yard? Let me back up because maybe my message was misunderstood. I do believe in herbal medicine. I truly do. I also think the system and the medical system is a mess, and I think it's rigged and it's just a business to get money out of people. Yes, I do. You got to use your discernment to figure out what you can do yourself and what you can't. Because there's people out there giving you herbal remedies and don't know shit. They have never picked up a medical book in their life. They heard something cute off of TikTok and then was like, that's right. And then everybody hit me with Dr. Sabi. That's right. You just need to do your own research. But nobody want to do that. They want to listen to these so-called herbal gurus on TikTok. They won't even go read the damn book. They just listen to this dude. I'm not saying those people are wrong. All I ask is go read for yourself because what he's talking about for instance, get this. How many nutritious benefits and healthful benefits come from spinach? Spinach, just spinach. Regular old Popeye eating spinach. You'll go off and say, "Ooh, that's what I need," because such and such, that guru over there said, "Go eat spinach." Guess what? There's a lot of people allergic to spinach, and I'm one of them. So you'll carry your tail off. I don't care how nutritious it is. It's so nutritious, it just might kill you. You don't know, but you go off of what everybody say and don't do your own research. And our brothers is dying. Everybody in our families got some kind of situation where they either passed away or they're sick right now, and it could have been prevented by taking your goofy ass to the doctor. You want to know why I'm so adamant on this? And yes, I do still believe the medical profession is rigged. Yes, they are, and they a mess. They a terrible mess. But if you're not knowledgeable on herbal remedies and medicines, all the way down to the scientific microscopic molecular structure of this plant, shut up. Shut up telling people stuff that you don't know nothing about. Period. It's people out here taking certain things and eating and nibbling on grass and thinking you about to cure your C word. And you pass away. And it's something that the doctor could have handled immediately. Or this wasn't nothing. We could just have that and that, cut that out as we good. No, you want to keep on nibbling on grass seeds and stuff and saying, this is what this guru owned. Let me tell y'all something about TikTok. You go over to that platform on TikTok. I need y'all to ask yourself a question and do your own research. Did y'all know TikTok ain't like that over there where it's from? Over there overseas? Y'all know they don't do TikTok like that. Everything that they're letting Americans do on TikTok, chewing on them damn soap packets and whatnot, everything that they allow over here on that, do you know that's totally forbidden over there where it came from? It's forbidden. All TikTok is used for over there is educational purposes, spreading real knowledge. You cannot come on TikTok doing the ice bucket challenge. You cannot come on TikTok doing the little dumbest, latest, stupid dance. It's forbidden over there because they feel that is a waste of time and a waste of minds. But I forgot one of them. The spread of lies and lying false knowledge. The spread of false knowledge. Oh my goodness, you probably end up in prison over there if you do that. You'll probably end up in prison. Over here, they let you say anything on TikTok. They let you do anything. They got all kind of little, everybody's a guru. Everybody's a specialist. Everybody, man, they got people on TikTok that say that they can be a witch and they chanting spells on people and you watch it. But people will go over there and get these remedies off of YouTube and TikTok and all of a sudden they got the real remedy. Your goofy butt gets sick, man. Look here. All I'm saying, just I look like I'm one of them, so that's why I'm speaking on it. I'm tired of being stupid and keep getting sicker because I think I know what's wrong with me. I I was a nurse, and you know what nurses do? All medical professions, we self-diagnose ourselves to death. We think we know everything. You think you was either the best nurse, the best doctor. Hell, you self-diagnosing yourself, and you was probably a doggone pediatrics nurse, or a nurse that dealt with feet, or a nurse that dealt. That don't mean you know everything about the whole entire body and how it's working out. You know, every time you change genres in that field, you have to take more classes to be professional in that classification. You just don't say, I'm a nurse, and now you know everything about all the body and nursing and everything. No. What's your focus? Just because you say, I'm a doctor, what does that even mean? Just because you're a doctor, you do not focus. Your study, your specialty is not on the feet. Your specialty is not on the brain. Your specialty is not on the arteries. All of that is different. You can't just say, I'm a doctor, and all of a sudden I know everything about everything. But we don't listen to that. Look what happens when you finally go to the doctor. You look, okay. I went to my doctor and she said, I'm going to refer you to a specialist. Because there was really nothing she could do with my situation back in October. So she sent me to a specialist. He knew right off the bat, oh, I got you. This gonna be easy. That's how that worked. She's a doctor though. But see, we'll just go off of whatever anybody say. So my whole point to this, you have to mix the two. There's nothing wrong with eating right, eating healthy, taking your herbs, growing your own herbs so you know where it came from, doing all of that. But at the same time, man, go get your checkups. And the reason I say this, I ain't gonna speak on all of it about my own personal life. Go get your own checkups. You won't do it for yourself, but you would do it for your car. Come on, man. You won't do it for yourself, but you will do it for your car. See, you with your car, you will change your oil. You go put air in your tires. You might just end up changing your alternator yourself. But when you can't figure out what that knock is, that's doing this, you don't know nothing about that. It's deeper down in the motor. It's deeper down in the engine. You don't know, oh, that's just not no piston. What is that? Most men, do not tear your entire engine apart in your driveway or in your garage and thinking you know something, and that ain't even your profession. YouTube ain't gonna fix all of that, okay? You sitting there with your phone like this and keep on pausing every time the dude tell you something you think you like to hear, and you look down in the engine, that ain't what it is. Take that to a specialist. You say, look, I can do the alternator, I can do the radiator, I can do the wheels, I can do the brakes. After that, getting deep down in that motor, I'm taking it to the shop. Because I know they can fix it. Now, here's the funny thing about taking your car to the shop. They rip you off too. And ain't nothing you can do about it. When you know good and well, I know it ain't cost me no $4,000 to do the work you need to do. You know that, so does that mechanic. But guess what? You gotta pay it. And you gon' pay it. Because you need to get back and forth to work and get on with your life. But when we go to the doctor, and we done figured out, I done took these kind of herbs. I done took these kind of herbs. I done swallowed these kind of pills. I done did a little exercise. I done lost about 10 pounds, but my ticker is still beating erratically. My heart is still beating out of control sometimes for no reason. I don't understand. Well, I'm going to take a few more pills, eat a few more herbs, do a little more exercise. I'm feeling weaker. I'm feeling more sweaty all the time. My energy is low. You still gonna keep on trying to do the same stuff you've been doing? After a while, you can only do so much, man. Take your butt to the shop. You. Take you to the shop. Go to the doctor, man, and get looked out. Some of us brothers, you know what? We do not have to be this unhealthy, man. And I'm speaking from the heart. I'm speaking about myself because I got a whole. I made my wife proud because I made my own doctor's appointment. Yes, I know they running a racket, but I don't want to die, man. And somebody told me, yeah, you can only go to the doctor if you got money. You got it like that, man. I'm gonna go if I'm broke. Did you know they cannot turn you away? Ha! Try that on. I bought you 2 shots of that straight up knowledge right there. The hospital can't turn you away. Did you know that? See, what I told that person is you speaking out of pure ignorance. So what you're saying to me is you probably lost all your teeth. You probably got about 3 teeth left. And you probably pooping out blood and your guts always hurting. You probably eat a doggone antacid all day, every day. You sound like a person that's probably sick and you scared to go to the doctor, like most of us. But don't speak ignorance out your freaking mouth. If you don't know about it, shut up. Just shut up, because what you do when you say dumb stuff on people's platforms, other people read those comments and they be like, yeah, I think he's right. There go another one saying, I think he's right. Y'all don't even know if this is the enemy. The person that's saying something might see that. The person that's telling you to go do something else may be the enemy. How many people out here telling us not to buy land? They telling us not to buy land. The only people telling you not to buy land is the enemy. You can't tell me that a person, unless you've owned land, you have no idea what you're talking about. Put it to you like this. If those battles break out over here, it's a lot of jobs going to shut down. If those jobs shut down, if you are not allowed to go to work, look, we just did that a few years ago. You know how many people lost their houses because they couldn't get back to work? You know how many people lost their houses and was hungry because they ain't storing no food? Now, this is something I'm speaking on that everybody here know because we all lived through the last 3 or 4 years. We all lived through that mess, and we saw people lose everything. People that's prominent, people they had money, they had jobs, they had everything. We saw those people that we admired and looked up to because they was living so good. We saw them fail and damn near live in homeless shelters. Their houses is still standing there with eviction notices on them, or they're being resold, or a bankruptcy notice on it. We still look at them houses to this very day. We remember the family that used to live in that house. They're gone. The reason I keep talking about buy some freaking land, because you know something? I'm going to tell you this. It gives me a peace of mind. I'm not done paying for my house in South Carolina. But you know what? If they come and get that house because we can't work and we can't do this and that and other thing to finish paying off that mortgage, this is paid off. We got somewhere to go. My entire family got somewhere to go. What a freaking relief. Instead of going out and buying freaking all these name brand purses and shoes, and man, yo, I'm in the store yesterday, and all I wanted was some pajama pants, because my wife, that's another story, I'll tell y'all later. Just some pajama pants in the mall. And all I seen around me, I'm going in here trying to save a little bit of money on some pajama pants, and all I see is people going in and out of these high-priced stores, buying high-priced items, and they all broke. You broke. Why on God's green earth is it stuff like Gucci stores and Louis Vuitton in the center of Columbia, South Carolina? I don't give a damn how much money you got. You ain't got enough money to be in there, and not in the heart of Columbia, South Carolina. If you go into Columbia in the mall and if you go into that Gucci and that Louis Vuitton store, you ain't got no business in there. I don't care who you are. If you are in the heart of Columbia, South Carolina, buying Louis Vuitton and Gucci stuff, you and Gucci belt, you ain't got no business in there. The only people that can afford to be in them stores is the people they sent somebody to pick their stuff up. Family, I know I'm flying off the rim, but I'm just sitting around and I'm just thinking to myself like, man, what's going on? We keep playing this stupid game that we never win at, but we won't sit back and say, you know what, I'm gonna try to do this different this time. I'm 50 years old and I'm sitting here just buying land like I'm 24 years old. I know I don't got much time left on this rock. I know I'm over the hill, but you know something? I'm investing myself in for my children. You keep thinking, it's too late for me because I ain't got no job here. It's never too late. Look at what we doing, man. We unhealthy, we broke, and every time we get a little bit of money, we do dumb stuff. We buy a car. You know, you can always tell when somebody ain't really never had nothing. Because the first thing they buy when they get some money, just a little bit of money, is always the dumbest thing on the planet. It's always the worst investment on the planet. Every time somebody go to the NBA, NFL, or they hit the lottery, the first thing they do is buy a Bentley, a Ghost, a Phantom. They'll buy a Rolex watch. It's the first things we do. They don't even buy their mama a house first. I gotta go get this Rollie so I can shine on them. Man, man? We walking around here sick and unprepared. And the first thing I keep hearing that coming out of a lot of people's mouths is, oh, I can't wait till they start shooting. I'm going to be in it. They can't hold me down. That's the first thing I keep hearing. We are not ready for that. Family, we are not ready to be fighting. Do you know why it's taking them so long to respond to that, us losing those 3 soldiers? You know what's taking us so long to respond? I'm going to tell you the truth. We ain't just up and say, send some jets over there and clear the place out. You know why he thinking about that first? See, because previous presidents, it would have been jets over there and everything over there would have been on fire by now. I'm going to tell you why he's thinking about what his next move is about to be. You better be careful. You better be careful. And he better go to sleep on it and take his Geritol, damn it, because he better be careful what his next move about to be. And I'm going to tell you why he being so careful on what he about to do and how he going to respond. We can't afford it. We can't handle it right now. We owe too many people money. We do not have enough soldiers. We do not have enough to fight. Because if we get in this fight, we will not be fighting one-on-one. See, people be like, well, we America, we can fight. No. Yeah, we can fight. We can fight one-on-one. We can't fight like this is the WWE in a steel cage match with 3 other wrestlers, because that's what's going to happen. If we start this with these people, we're not just going to be battling these people. We're going to be battling 2 more, and pray to God that other little dude is over there testing out his slingshots don't want to jump in the ring too. We can't handle that kind of pressure. We do not have the reserves to do that. Everybody keep wondering why them billionaires is building bunkers. That's because everybody else seemed to be stupid. If you have to ask yourself, why is that little man with all that money building $1 billion bunker? If you got to ask yourself that, you already in trouble. When people ask me, hey, Led, why do you think that little dude that owned that computer company, why do you think he's building a $1 billion bug out shelter? I'm not answering you. I'm not answering you. If you don't know, with everything going on, I can't nothing I can tell you. If you don't already know, it's self-explanatory. You got to just stop listening to Drake for 5 minutes, his new album, and pay attention to what's really going on, whether it's propaganda or not. Even if it's propaganda, pay attention so you can at least see that it's propaganda. You gotta pay attention to what's going on right now, even if it's just lies. Some of these lying media networks, because that's where they get their money from. You gotta pay attention to them demons too, because then you have to see how much are they lying about, because they had to get a story, and some of that had to be a little bit true, because they too stupid to build up a lie this intricate by themselves. They needed a head start. So it got to be a little bit of building block of truth onto that rest of the two-story house of lies. That's just how it work. You need a story so you can build on top of it, whether it's the truth or lies. So they heard something. They saw something. So that's why I even listen to the propaganda and sit there and try to figure them out. And I listen to this propaganda, I listen to this, and if you take out all the bull crap and take all the little truthful pieces and put them together, you be like, oh crap. Well, they was lying, but the truth is still horrible. The lies was awful, but the truth is really bad. So that's what I'm saying. We got to have a little bit more. We got to do more, man. We got to do more. Men, our health, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Cut it out. Take your butt to the doctor. Please. All these ladies, man, you know what? Every time, this is just me. Maybe it's just me. Every time I seem to talk to a lady, either in public or here on YouTube, she's a widow. Have y'all noticed that? In the comments, somebody said, Led, you right. I'm a widow because my husband was hard-headed. How many people have seen those comments in my doggone chat? Whether I'm in a live stream or it's the after comments, they be like, Led, you right. My husband was the exact same way, hard-headed, wouldn't listen. He kept having pains and he wouldn't do nothing, just kept taking Tylenol, and the next thing you know, I'm standing over him. Man, come on, man. We so hardcore, we so macho that it's killing us. So if I'm labeled a punk because I want to go to the doctor because I'm not in the mood to be dead, you understand me? You got to be in the mood for that. And I ain't in the mood to be dead right now. Okay? You know how somebody want ice cream? Like, I don't got a taste for ice cream. I ain't got a taste to be deaf right now. I just ain't got a taste for death. So I'm going to do everything I can do to do what I can. And if the Lord take me tonight, I'm going out with a fight. I'm going out with a fight. I don't want nobody saying stuff like that, like my husband was hard-headed as hell. I don't want my wife to be left behind on this planet like he could still be. Because you know what it do? You know what it do when you trying to tell somebody to get healthy and do right and they pass away? It make you more angry than it does sad. When you know somebody could have still been here sharing their life with you, and the only true thing that killed them, besides whatever ailment they had, was their own ignorance and their stubbornness. That's what really killed them. That's like keep on driving your doggone car knowing you got a bubble in the side of your wheel. You know it's going to blow up. You doing 75 in a doggone 55 with a doggone boot on the side of your damn tire. Man, cut it out, man. You know, I used to do stuff like, oh man, I must have slept wrong. Let me tell you something about that I must have slept wrong crap. There's a statute of limitations on I think I slept wrong. There's a statute of limitations on I think I slept wrong. You understand me? There's a statute of limitations on everything. There's a cutoff. You understand? Once you hit about 29, 30 years old, and you waking up talking like, oh my God, I must have slept wrong. Take your ass to the doctor. If you 20 something and you in your teens, is that, what's wrong with you? My arm is killing me. I must have slept wrong. You probably just slept wrong. And you cut your circulation off, sleeping all crazy like you in some kind of doggone chokehold. You 20 years old, your skin, your veins, and your muscles and everything, your tendons gonna bounce right back. By the time you get up and finish peeing, you feel like a new man. When you hit 30, I slept wrong. And then all day long, you keep saying, that arm's still killing me. Oh, what's wrong with you? Yeah, 2 days ago, I slept crazy. 2 days ago, you still got a pain in your chest and in your shoulder blade from 2 days ago because you slept wrong? No, that's something else, man. That's something else. People like, oh, my leg is killing me. Oh, something wrong with my leg. My leg is burning right around the calf and the kneecap. I must have, it's them shoes. Fellas, y'all know we say that. It's them shoes, baby. I just need some new shoes, that's all. I've been wearing these shoes a long time. It ain't your damn shoes. You probably got a blood clot, man. How long it been hurting you? Well, I've been wearing these shoes for about, 6 months. So, if I bought these shoes about 6 months ago and my leg had started hurting about 3 months ago or so, your leg been hurting you for 90 days? Same as Cash? Oh, my God. Your leg been hurting for 3 months and you blaming it on the shoes? Take your goof ass to the doctor. It ain't the shoes. You might be riding shotgun with a damn blood clot in your kneecap. Lord forbid, a tooth. We all riding around here, riding dirty. People won't go get your tooth fixed. This infection, look, I got that tooth out, right? I want you to do something for me. That tooth that I pulled out, the swelling in my face has already went down. Before, the swelling in my face and around my eyes, that was all from that tooth. I'm talking about before I got it pulled out. That was from this tooth. My whole head I start looking at my videos like, damn, I got a big ass head. Man, I got a pretty big ass. No, I wake up in the morning and was like, what's wrong? This tooth, it wasn't even hurting. It was the infection in my tooth. That infection is your teeth. Son, your teeth is right here. You know what's just 3 inches higher? Your freaking brains. Your brains. Look what's right up under your teeth. Your heart. These are the two most vital organs you got. And your teeth are infected. You got infection. You say, oh, I just got a little cavity I need to knock out. Under the cavity is infection. That infection comes through your body and is in your blood. It's circulating through your body, infecting other things in your body. I'm not playing no more with trying to do the castaway on my teeth with the ice skate and the rock. I'm not doing that stuff no more. Man, look, we can find time to buy anything stupid. We can find time to buy all kind of stupid stuff. But we never seem to find time, and it never quite makes sense to us to go get looked at, go get examined, go get your teeth cleaned up, go get your teeth pulled out, No, what we do is we buy gadgets. We don't just buy gadgets to try to help our health and help us get right. You know what we buy? We buy gadgets from Audis or Ollie's or Big Lots or the Goodwill. We buy gadgets to, this exercise bar is going to get me back in shape. I only paid a nickel for it. You went to the Goodwill and bought an exercise bar that cost you a nickel. There's a reason why. There's two reasons why that exercise bar was in the Goodwill. Okay? One of them, it don't work. The other one is because somebody passed away and it didn't work. Or somebody passed away trying to use it. Cut it out. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your health, eating right, and taking your proper herbs and stuff like that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing because it's awesome. But the 9 times out of 10 family, we don't do that. We don't do it like that. We will eat a Big Mac and fries and a Coke, and then you eat some herbs and think you're doing something. You just canceled that out. If you just ate all these herbs and spices that you grew in your garden and stuff and then go eat a damn Big Mac, you canceled everything you did out. That's like, look, I'm on a diet. I ate a salad today. Oh, well, good for you. Later, you ate a whole gallon of freaking Chunky Monkey ice cream. So the only thing you did good today is you need to go get some tissue paper for that bathroom because you about to poop out everything. Ice cream and lettuce. It's coming out. So all I'm saying, family, there's more than one way of preparation. And not preparation H. You need to be stocking away some food because of whatever else is about to come over there. We in the middle. Oh my God. We are in trouble. Put away some freaking food. Let me just, I can show you better than I can tell you, okay? I'm going to try this. The reason why I keep on doing this stuff, because the stuff that I keep hearing, look, that's one Bugout bag. And if people tell me, you tell me you ain't got enough money, not even for that. For that, man, every household need a whole damn pallet of these somewhere in your house. No, they aren't super nutritious. No, they aren't. I ain't gonna say they ain't delicious because they freaking delicious. This will keep you alive in a rough time, and you can carry these in your pack. You can spit on these and they'll be ready to go. This is what I'm talking about. There's no need for us not to be prepared. Not just sit out here in my RV, just like that. I don't eat them things, but I got them because just in case something happens, when these storms happen out here, I ain't got to be hunting around for some food. I got some Spam, chicken noodle soup, canned ham, baked beans, ramen noodles. That's just the tip of the iceberg, right? Goku says, why am I upset? I'm upset. You know something? You just helped me out on something. Because I am getting upset. I'm upset for something I cannot control. And you want to know something? I pray to my Father in heaven to calm me down because I need to know. I can tell you this. You right, Goku. Why am I upset? Because this ain't my job. That's his job. That's his job to take care of everybody that don't listen to his word. So yeah, you right. I am upset and I shouldn't be. Because I ain't the leader or nobody daddy. You're right about that. I can only control the steps he put in front of me. You are correct. You are correct about that. I should not be upset because folks is cutting up. You right. And thank you for that reminder. I know you was being a smart ass, but you know what? Sometimes you can even see good things in bad people. So thank you for that. Thank you. It's easy to be upset when everything you do, when you look around you, everybody, as you look around you, all you see is despair. It's not just me. It is not just me. I done talked myself into thinking I'm crazy. Lately, I have been thinking that I'm going crazy. But I'm not. It's not just me. If you're living in America, I'm not going to even talk on the rest of the world. I'm not, because I'm not there. So I can't speak on it. If you're living in the United States of America and you don't feel anxious, nervous, a little afraid, if you don't feel that feeling of something is wrong right now, that's another thing that God said. Everybody ain't gonna get it. You can pick them, you can pick those scriptures out all you want to. But in my term, it ain't this message that's being shown right here in your face is not for everybody. That's why I'm always in a rut, running around. I'm ringing the bell. I'm prepping food. I'm gathering this. Everybody keep wondering. Just so y'all know, all of this stuff that I be getting, these products ain't free given to me. I spends my money on things that I need. Why I need all these heaters? Because I got family. I'm preparing for my family. I'm preparing for people that I can help. I'm preparing if I can help somebody that's good people, I'm going to be ready to be able to help them. Why do I got so many heaters? Why do I got so many generators? Because we about to need it. That's why. You want to hear the best part? Here's the crazy part. If I don't need the generators, I'm blessed. If I don't need the heaters, I'm blessed. If I do need the heaters and I spent my money on the heaters and the generators and all this backup equipment and food, I'm blessed because I listened. Something is telling me, get yourself together. And it's a driving force. Let me tell you something. I told a good friend of mine just recently, a good friend of mine. You hear me? Let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell you just like I told him. The other day, I please stick with me because this is important. The other day, you know what I did? I was in my house coat drinking my coffee, looking out my front door, and out my front door in South Carolina. You know what I saw? I saw a squirrel. This sounds crazy. I looked at this squirrel. This squirrel lived in a tree right in front of my house, 3 stories up. What caught my attention was how fast the squirrel was running up the tree with no effort. So I'm just watching, thinking to myself, does that squirrel feel gravity or does it feel heavy when it's going up the tree? That's neither here nor there. But this is what I thought to myself as I stood there for almost 20 minutes watching that squirrel run up to the top of the tree, put some leaves that he had in his mouth in a nest, come back out, go back down 3 stories, run across my yard, grab more leaves, put them in his mouth, run back up 3 stories up the tree. I watched that squirrel do that about, I don't know, 10 or 15 times. And you know something I thought about? While I'm sitting there, I was very uncomfortable because I'm sitting there holding my coffee cup. I didn't want to move because I didn't want to startle the squirrel because I'm sitting there pondering on the squirrel. But you want to know what got me? I started thinking if you sit and you stare and you pay attention and you ponder long enough, something comes over you and changes everything you're doing and put other stuff in your head. You know what I started thinking? I started thinking, I've watched squirrels be born. I've watched mother squirrels with baby squirrels. Once that baby squirrel reaches a certain age, she kick it out the nest. Go ahead, go find you your own tree. So while I'm sitting there with my coffee cup, with my house coat, I'm burning up and I'm uncomfortable because I'm scared to move. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, nobody taught that squirrel to do that. That mama squirrel didn't say, come on, baby squirrels, I'm going to show you how to make a nest. That mama squirrel did not say, come on, little baby squirrels, come on, I'm going to show you how to make a nest today. She didn't do that. That baby squirrel, when it left the nest, that baby squirrel was on its own. You know what happened? That baby squirrel had it built in its DNA to make a nest, to get ready to mate, to have children. Nobody taught that baby squirrel nothing. Nothing. It's built in their DNA. They can sense when it's danger sometime until they get in the street. For some reason, they still ain't adapted to cars yet. But that's neither here nor there. What happened is that squirrel got a built-in GPS system. That squirrel, if you take that squirrel 10 miles away, you're going to see that squirrel in about 2 weeks back in that same damn tree. That squirrel has DNA built in it to tell it what to do. It has senses trouble, senses danger, it senses the weather, it senses everything. Some of us humans, I don't know why we taking ourselves out of the animal kingdom, because we're an animal too. And here's the thing, we have those same senses that squirrel have, but we call it intuition. Call it what you want, play with words all you want to, right? Call it what you want to. We have the same thing, we call it intuition. Only difference between that squirrel and us, we don't listen. You all day long are being told what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating, how you should be preparing. It's a great cloudy sky in the sky right now over half of America, and some of us is like, it's a gloomy day. Yeah, but something is telling you, I need to batten down the hatches, hunker down, get some food and water ready, just in case. But you don't listen to that. What do? You put your clothes on and you go to the mall. We're no different than that squirrel. We're no different than them birds being told by nature, by the Father God, what to do. We just stop listening. Here's the sweet part. Some of us are still listening. And the people that's still listening to that whisper and being told what to do, prepare, put away food, do right, watch out for danger, watch out for signs of trouble. Some of us are still listening. The only difference is not all of us. So the people that's still listening, the people that's still doing what God told us to do, we're the ones that look crazy now. We are the ones that look crazy now. Because we're saving food, buying land, putting away weaponry. We're the ones that's crazy now. Because we are listening. You look in the book, it's in there, Everything that we're doing, it's in that book. And people go to church. I've been told by people to go to church religiously every Sunday, every Wednesday. I've been told by people to go to church every single week, won't miss a day, that I'm crazy. You go to church every week to learn exactly what I'm doing. That just let me know you don't go there to listen. You go there to watch that little man dance up on that stage. You don't go there to listen to what's in that book. You go there to see what she wearing this week and see if she wearing the same hat, big old ridiculous hat that you got, so you can say she just trying to copy off me. You're not going to find out what's in that book, because if you was going to church every week religiously to see what's in that book, you wouldn't call me crazy. Because what I'm doing is in that book. You carry that book around with you. You got it pretty. You got it embroidered. You got your name stitched in it. Everything. You got your little bookmarks all in it, beautiful. But you don't read it. Because if you did, you would know it's nothing wrong with me or people like me. I'm actually doing what's in that book. I don't need to carry it around every 5 seconds to prove to everybody else that I am a child of God. I don't need to do that. do his works. I don't need to carry myself and talk like Martin Luther the King to prove to nobody that I'm a child of God. Just do his works. That's it. I don't got to belong to no religious cult or no, I don't need to be part of none of that to know I'm a child of God just by doing what he told me to do. Everybody say, oh, you need to get to church. You need to get to church. You need to get to church. If I don't go to church, really? You think I'm going to hell because I ain't going? But you go to church and you ain't doing nothing he telling you to do. Because I saw you last night what you was doing. But I'm the one going to hell. Man, let me stop. Because I'll go down that rabbit hole and I'll close the door behind me. I won't come back out. I will take up residence down in that rabbit hole you don't want me to go in. Okay? So, all I'm saying is we can do better. I'm not no better than nobody else. I'm flawed like everybody. No, I ain't even going to say I'm flawed like you. I might be flawed even worse so. But doggone it, just because you flawed don't mean you got to stop trying to be a better human being, a better person, a better friend, a better husband, wife, a better son, daughter. Just because you flawed and you ain't got your stuff together don't mean that you have to just be a piece of crap. Like, oh, well, I done messed up. Guess I'll just be a butthole for the rest of my life. I promise you, family, we need to pay more attention to everything that's going on. Pay attention to that voice in your head. It's telling you what to do. You just ain't listening. You know what some people do? They're scared to sit in pure silence like this. They're scared to sit in pure silence. You want to know why? Because you can't help but hear that voice telling you what you should be doing. You can't help but hear that voice telling you what you shouldn't be doing. And most of us don't want to hear that. Just like we don't want to hear each other say, hey, you know you need to lose some weight. We don't want to hear that. Hey, you know, they hiring up there. You know you need to have a better job than what you're doing right now. You need to try to make a little bit more money to take care of yourself. Don't nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear nothing, no constructive criticism. Nobody want to hear constructive criticism. Not even in silence. Because when you're sitting in silence like this, you are being told what to do. You are getting constructive criticism from the Most High. And the thing about your friend telling you you need to do better, your wife, your husband telling you you need to do better, you can shut them up. You can send them away. You can tell them you don't want to hear it. But when you sit in silence, you can't silence God's voice. Even though he's whispering, it's screaming through your brain. And you can't do nothing to shut it up. You can't tell him, please, Lord, not now. I don't want to hear it. Please, Lord, I'm doing the best I can, but please don't keep beating me over the head about you can't do it. You can't stop hearing it. That's why people do not want to be out in the country in pure silence like this. Because they have to listen to that and they know they ain't ready to do right. They're not ready to hear the truth. Not the truth coming from your friend. The truth coming straight from the top. The CEO of everything. You can't turn him off. You can't shut him up. That's why some people need to be around a bunch of people. Some people need to have a lot of noise going on all the time. Some people need a lot of lights flashing in their face all the time. That's why some people go to clubs. Ooch, 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 ooch. Yeah! Ooch. They need that noise. And after the club is over and the after party is over, they go home to their quiet apartment. And then you know what they do? After they go to their apartment and it's quiet, the club is over, after party is over, they can't take that silence. So what do? They start drinking. They start smoking. So they don't have to hear it. They try to cloud their brain with alcohol, drugs, or weed just to cloud it up. I don't want to hear it. So that's a form of noise too, because it alters your brain. If you sit inside, true story, telling you I'm right, just factual to let you know how right I am about this situation. Out of all the things they do to us in torture, in prison, and any kind of torture, you know what's the worst torture on the planet Earth? They don't sit you out there in the rain. They don't make you sleep on a bed of nails, even to this very day. They don't sit there with your arms strung up to the ceiling. No. They sit you in silence, in darkness. Is the worst torture on the planet Earth. The only people that can come out of the hole in prison in one piece is people that's one with the Most High God. Because right there, they can just listen to him and they're listening to his word. Other people, they can't stand to listen to the truth and think about what they did wrong and what they're doing. That'll drive you mad. Silence and listening to yourself, your conscience, and God will drive you crazy. Because you have no choice but to think about what you've done. You have no choice. You go to prison, they say, 30 days in the hole. You hear them dudes screaming like, no, put me. You rather be in a cell with Big Bubba than go to the hole. You tell me I'm wrong about the silence and how powerful silence is. Tell me I'm wrong when I ain't. Because you can't stop listening. With that being said, I'm going to turn y'all loose. Please prepare yourself. Please keep watching and watching what them folks doing in them other countries, because we are right smack dab in the middle of it. And if you don't start getting yourself together right now, and if you saying I'm spreading fear, I absolutely am. Take that to the bank. Yes, I absolutely am, and you should be afraid. If you are not prepared and you ain't doing nothing to help your family, your children, your wife, you ain't got no food put away, you ain't got nothing to protect yourself, you should be afraid. So yes, I am. If I'm making you scared, you should be. It's about 700 people in this room that ain't scared of nothing right now. We're unsure of what's happening and what's going to happen, but we're ready for it. To the best of our knowledge, we're ready for it. The other people, be afraid all you want to, because you know you ain't did what you're supposed to do. You did not listen to what he told you to do, just like that little squirrel. With that being said, y'all, Lead Farmer 73, I hope to see y'all in Myrtle Beach and practicing your preps. Bring as much gear as you possibly can. This will not be my only live. I'm going to also do a live probably tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the gear that you should be bringing with you, because it's going to be cold. Lead Farmer 73, I love all of y'all. Please be safe. Take care of your loved ones. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for your loved ones. Good God, we so doggone selfish. You know? take your butt to the doctor. You thinking about yourself. You ain't thinking about your wife, leaving your wife. Let me just, maybe this will help. Gentlemen, what would you do right now if your wife just up and left you for the pool boy? He come in, muscles blazing. He come in 20, 21, 22 years old. He still got all his hair, all his teeth. What would you do if your wife just left you, man, went out and grabbed that pool boy up? Left you looking through the doggone slide glass window at them. This pool boy flirting with your wife. Or the dude that work in the mall said trying to put her on some shoes and what would you do? Just like that movie we watched the other day. That dude came in and flexed on her husband or fiance. What would you do? What you think gonna happen if you die because you won't go to the doctor and get checked up? You think she gonna go out there and get her a vintage? Once you gone, she going to get her a 2024 model. So what's the difference in why you here and be mad if she go and grab her a 2024 model pool boy? Or you gone, man. Like, look, I ain't gonna let you get off that easy. I know we got insurance. I got an insurance policy on me. I ain't gonna let you get off that easy. She every now and then she looking at you like, yeah, he ain't gonna make it. He coughing too much and everything. He can't walk up the steps good. His bunion be hurting him. It's just a matter of time. That mailman keep coming dropping off them. That Amazon man keep coming dropping off them packages. He cute in that little suit. Let my husband keep on coughing. Keep it up. You won't go to the doctor. Amazon boy, hi, I left you a tip. Watch what happened. Huh? Shoot. She knows she gonna soon as you cough one last time, she instantly $250,000 payoff policy. That's after she bury you. You said, yeah, look, I'm spending 20 grand on my burial. No, she gonna have you roasted and put you in a doggone oatmeal can. She ain't spending all that money getting rid of you. She gonna put you in a cookie jar and call it a day. Put some super glue around that boy. It's a wrap. She gonna keep the rest of that doggone it's gonna be about $19,000 because she gonna get a do the tip. Putting you inside that cookie jar with that super glue around the lid, that's only gonna cost her about $35. She said, I brought my own lid. Oh, ma'am, we can't use that. That's from Walmart. You got to go to Michael's. You got to go to Michael's and get a jar. Oh, no problem. Here come my baby. So, I'm telling you. Come on in here. Watch out, because I got this heater going. See, look. Y'all in perfect. Wait, what? Come here, baby. Come on. Hey, baby, look, I'm live right now. Don't get in my face. You know better than that.
Oh, wait.
It's hot in here.
It's like.
Look at my baby.
Hey, guys.
What you doing?
Just got off work.
Okay. Did he drop off my saw?
I thought you already got it. He dropped it off.
I got here, started working, and yeah, I've been working. I ain't been in a tent yet. So look, let me see my baby. It's my honey.
Yes.
Stop it. What's going on with you?
Because she said you wasn't even supposed to be here.
I ain't supposed to be here. I've been here. So I wanted to say this to y'all. This is that part I was talking about. Having something for your family, somewhere for your family to go. Having some backup plan. Huh?
Why you got a random glove on?
Hee.
Oh, no, and it got holes in it.
Because I couldn't take it off because I talk with my hands. I just ain't had time to take it off. It's close to me.
No.
So, everybody, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. I'm going to get out here. Look, come on. Say thank. Look, come here.
Thank the people.
Come here, Peach.
Come here. Quit acting like a wiener. Ugh. Thank you to the people.
Everybody.
Thank you to the people.
Everybody, we out here on Freedom Acres, and my whole message was please it ain't just about you. Other stuff is going on. Don't just think about yourself. Think about, I don't want to pass away and leave. She ain't right in the head. I can't leave without her. I can't leave her. She still got a whole bunch of living to do, and she need to be able to like, hey Dad, can I use the car real quick to
Yeah.
I can't leave her hanging like that.
Not with this monkey.
All because I don't want to go to the doctor. Come on, man. So with that, everybody, and I ain't got no grandchildren yet. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there. I ain't gonna leave this rock without no grandkids. So I'm just
She don't count.
no.
Dogs don't count.
She's a dog. She's a dog.
She's an actual human.
I want children, not dogs. Okay, so
babies forever.
That's my little homie, but I want some grandchildren. Okay, all right. So with that being said, y'all have a wonderful day. Please prep up or shut up. Live Farmer 73. I love y'all. Be safe.
Be safe.